I'm honored to be standing in front of you today in this beautiful day in Athens, which is by far the best college town in the world. I was fortunate enough to receive my undergraduate and graduate degrees here at the Grady College, and I've been a member of the Grady Society Alumni Board for the past 7 years. I'm standing in for our board chair, Dana Todd, who is back home in Chicago and could not be here today, so thank you, Dana, for allowing me this opportunity. Each semester, we come home to have our Grady Society board meeting, and students present their work to us, and each year that goes by, we are more in awe of the caliber of work that you guys are producing. It's absolutely outstanding, and I cannot say enough things to express how amazing you guys are. Makes me want to come back. So maybe I can go for that triple dog one of these days. But I can't emphasize enough how powerful a connector Grady is. My first job was because of a Grady grad. She hired me right outside of my graduation from graduate school. A short time later, I visited a Grady grad in New York City. And I was amazed at the opportunities that he had there. And I thought, I want those opportunities too. So I packed my bags and headed to Brooklyn. And I did find those opportunities. But the funny thing about New York is that apparently having attended a very large state school in the South didn't gather or garner as much respect as I thought it would. I was competing against kids from the Ivies and the tri-state area. Us down here in the South aren't really looked upon as kindly. So I find myself constantly having to defend my education. I wouldn't have thought it, but I did. Apparently the birthplace of the American system of public higher education and the home of the Peabody Awards wasn't enough to yield, only mild recognition and sometimes a blank stare. But I knew the value of the University of Georgia, and why didn't everyone? So I doubled down on my commitment to Grady, and as a bonus, I felt a stronger commitment to Grady and the university as a whole. When I was invited to alumni mixers in Midtown Manhattan, I said yes, even though nobody wants to go to a mixer in Midtown Manhattan, or Midtown at all. When Kirsten Strausbach emailed me and asked me to host a group of students for her Maymester, I said yes right away. When James Hamilton asked me to speak to his intro to EMST class, or my mentor Ann Hollifield asked me to Skype with her graduate students, I said yes. When Parker Middleton called me back to serve on the alumni board, I said enthusiastically yes. And when I received emails, texts, Facebook posts, Instagrams, and snaps asking me to participate in Grady Giving Day, I said yes. I said yes because I'm part of something bigger than me. It is these connections that kept me grounded and confident, and by the end of my time in New York, I no longer had to defend my education because I was surrounded by other Grady grads who were taking the city by storm. Now, you don't have to go to New York to be successful. You can go to LA, you can stay in Atlanta, you can do so in Athens. Although I would highly encourage you to go to New York because it is the greatest city in the world. But you do have to remember where you came from. So look around at your classmates. They are going to do great things. And not only that, they are going to help you succeed. So never underestimate the power of a shared experience. I'll wrap this up, keep it short, because I know you guys are ready to celebrate. But best wishes from your Grady family on this important day. And on behalf of Grady alumni everywhere, welcome to the Grady Society.